flipped it upside down. Oh, we're getting real nerdy today. Hey guys, philzeroyt here. Why does it look so dark? Is my light dying? Whatever, I'll fix it in post. Sorry if the color's weird in this video, I don't know what's going on. So the warning's been dropping a lot of bombs lately with the announcement of their new collab and hinting at their new album and this Escapism video. And I have heard Escapism before. I'm pretty sure I know which one this is. Like, I've listened to the whole album, of course, many a times, but the songs I haven't done videos on yet, I still sometimes get some of the song titles mixed up. So without further ado, Escapism. Oh, and sorry if my voice sounds kind of croaky and slow today. My vocal issues are flaring up again. Okay, let's get it. Bassy. The vocals are effecty too. Okay, I know this one. Okay. Wow, that pow belt was reverby. I wish they wouldn't compress the vocals so hard, but I get it. It's a different performance setting, and this is kind of the new benchmark for music. But anyway, so yeah, I do know this song, so don't beat me up, because I'll like it. But I remember this one is really bass-driven, and there's a couple others on the album like this too, right? Was it Satisfied or Burnout? There was another one that was really bass heavy at the start, but I can't remember the title. But yeah, Escapism, very rhythm section heavy. Like LA and Pow are really driving that bouncy groove, and I think Pow's actually using the same drum groove here as she did in Consume. Pretty little fuck. Where was the chorus? You know what we call this beat? The Boots Cats beat.
Boots, cats, boots, cats, boots, cats.
You greedy little fucker! You stick your teeth in baby on them for another! So I close my eyes till it all fades.
But this song, and I remember this chorus specifically because they're doing a very distinct composition structure here, and like before I even nerd out on this, you can already feel that something is very different with this song, right? Like compared to all their other songs. Okay, maybe not all their other songs, but most. And there's a reason for that because, should I talk about that now? Actually, I'm gonna save that for the end of the video. Let's enjoy the song first because I also need a bit of time to let my thoughts marinate and think about how I'm even gonna talk about this. Okay, let's keep it going. From the start, or... Yeah, we're only a minute in, why not?
Can So I close my eyes till it all fades. And so I close my eyes, then it all fades. Yet I'm still aching, breaking, trying again. But I'll just close my eyes till it all fades.
Okay, one more thing, but on a completely separate note, I don't think I've talked about this before, but the way the warning adapts their stage presence, like according to the scenario of the performance. So when they're playing to a crowd, they're controlling the stage, they're working the audience, they're dancing around. They don't hold back on that energy. But in this kind of studio performance, they're still full committing to this moody, dramatic vibe, and they're just giving her. So instead of working the crowd, because there isn't one, but they know that we're going to be watching this at home, so they're just full on working the camera. It's almost like they're doing a photo shoot and performing at the same time. So, I mean, look at Pau here. Where's Ale? Look at Ale, and look at Danny. We've got the camera eyes, the facial expressions, the dramatic movements. Like, this in itself is a whole different skill set. And I just wanted to point that out because I don't think this talent is talked about enough. It's one of those things that you don't really realize how much of a thing it is until it's missing, or if their stage presence feels kind of awkward or forced. And then you realize how big of a piece of the puzzle that really is. Okay, rant over. Let's keep it going.
Is the hope that kills you? So I close my eyes till it all fades. And so I close my eyes, then it all fades. Yet I'm still aching, breaking, trying again. But I'll just close my eyes till it all fades. Stepping into the void, even if it amounts to nothing. Silence is to avoid.
Moody.
Reaching out to hold on to something. I wish I could enjoy. Worthless means of communicating, but that only destroy. Leave me feeling. Oh, I just close my eyes till it all fades. And so I close my eyes, then it all fades. Yet I'm still aching, breaking, trying again. But I'll just close my eyes till it all fades. I can't help but feel.
Get it, Danny.
I can't touch the hope that kills you.
I remember this.
Close my eyes till it all fades. And so I close my eyes, then it all fades. Yet I'm still aching, breaking, trying again. Close my eyes till it all fades.
This is added, right? Like, this is extended? Okay. Go off, Danny. Oh! The lock-in? Again? Yes! Oh, hey, Ash. You're faster than me. As is everyone, I'm slow. What a performance. I just talked about that lock-in thing they do in the Guitar World video I just posted. I know I talk about it in like every video I've ever posted on them, but it's like one of their signature moves. I can't not point it out when it happens. So you know what it's time for. Time to nerd out. I was trying to do a bit, but I couldn't think of one in time, and that's what came out. Okay, so I talked about earlier how the dynamics of the song are completely different than most their other songs. Like, you can feel that there's a little something here that just doesn't seem normal, but you like it, right? How do I present this? I wish I had an iPad so I can draw it, but I don't have one. Maybe I'll borrow one for this and edit it in. If anyone wants to buy out all my merch so I can afford one. Just kidding. Not really. But do it if you want. So stupid. So standard song structure dynamics, verse, chorus, bridge, double chorus. Usually a single chorus now, because double choruses are so 20 years ago. But verses and pre-choruses build, and the climaxes are at the choruses, right? We all know this. The chorus is where all the energy is, and not every song is like this. Like, sometimes there's variations with intros and outros and second verse switch-ups, but very generally, that's standard structure. But the unique thing about Escapism is that the vocal dynamics, they don't follow the instrumental dynamics, because typically the vocals will ascend with the instrumental, right? Like, if we pick a song, one of my favorites, Choke. And Choke's chorus is a big chorus with those big power chords and crashy cymbals and big high notes, and same with Narcisista and Sharks and Consume. Gritty little fuck. Like, most songs do this because it just feels natural, right? Like, energy goes up in the chorus, so vocals go up in the chorus. But in this song, it's kind of like they went the complete opposite. It's like they took standard vocal comp structure and just flipped it upside down or like staggered it. I don't know if that was their intention, but I mean, I think by now we've established that everything they do is intentional, right? So let's listen to a piece of the song. We're getting real nerdy today.
Get me out of my head, drag me out of my bed, make me move around to forget. There is time that needs to be wasted to feel something is there.
So it's building.
I will dive in my own illusions, draping mirrors again, safe inside of my own illusions.
that pre-chorus stop comes, and you're expecting the chorus to have this big Danny belt to punch you in the face, but instead, the vocals are kind of chilled out, right? Like, it's almost like they're talking with the da 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 da, and the drums are kind of groovy and dancey. Like, let's listen to it. So it starts building here. So that part that Pow does, that's actually the highest note of the vocal. So instead of putting that in the chorus, they kind of staggered it to fill in that transition. And this is a very, 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 very important piece to this type of comp. Because when your vocal dynamics don't match the instrumental and you don't have that big in your face chorus, you kind of get this lull in the song where all the energy is low. So if chorus vocals are down here and the instrumentals are resolving down here and you're hanging out at the bottom for a while, that area is known as a danger zone for listeners to lose interest. So they added that pow belt there to fill in that energy drop and keep us hooked, keep us fed. And same thing after chorus 2, right? Danny's turn. And so that's really smart because without the big belty chorus, you kind of need something else to make up for it, right? Like sometimes it's a flashy guitar fill, sometimes it's a scream, depending on the genre, but in this case, they used Pow and Danny belts. And the cool thing about writing with this type of comp is that you get double the climaxes or double the moments. So instead of everything peaking together at the choruses, the moments get staggered, so it kind of feels like you're getting double. I wish I could draw this. And that's why the song's so hooky and engaging, even without the big belty chorus. I almost wanted to call it an anti-chorus, but it's not quite, because anti-choruses are when everything's up here, but it just drops for the chorus, whereas this one, they just kind of flip the dynamics upside down, but whatever, semantics. So whenever you hear a song where the chorus feels a bit abnormal and you're not sure why the song is grabbing you the way it is, try listening for this trick. Maybe they're doing this. Okay. Actually, wait, let's get that juicy extended outro again. But I'll just close my eyes till it all fades. I can't help but feel. I can't help but feel. Oh, that kills you. Yes, sir. Escapism indeed. I always liked this song whenever it came up on shuffle in the car and in the gym and stuff, but I never really thought about all that dynamic structure thing they're doing, but here we are. Okay. Oh, I'm so happy and excited for them. They've got big things happening with the new video, new collab, new album. It's gonna be a good year for them. I can feel it. So if you like this kind of video, please consider subscribing, and as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. I got it. Here. Check this out.
You actually had that too, though.
I got it.